We're going to part 4. Part 4 is a topic I introduced in the last video there, which is the 3 zeros and the origin, chart number 48. That's the chart here. Okay? So we'll just continue with that. Page 130, verse 6. Ram brought to birth origin of zero, based on a threefold creation, sattva, rajas, tamas. Zero assumed birth as a man. This zero here is a man, right? That's how they present it in the Ramayana. Prakti, the name of the man is Prakti. I explained that in the last video. Page 141, verse 4. They counted numbers in millions at that time. We have to understand that in our time, millions, let's say 100 years ago, was sung in some kind of mystery, right? Page 141, verse 5. Kaikeyi transferred time to Ram. She saw suns and moons, time without end. She saw 3 formulas of 3 zeros. This is this verse saying that, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, identified as Prakti and described as knowledge and nature. So when they say knowledge and nature, they are referring to the 3 zeros. Okay? Page 463, verse 3. Ram's creation of 3 zeros of great knowledge. 3 gunas from the Ramayana. Page 467, verse 3. 3 gunas, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, are God. These three zeros are God, referred to as God. All right? Page 470, verse 1. Ram created 3 gunas with great knowledge. That is it there. Now, origin 3 zeros. Let me make a little remark on this now. 3 zeros, 3 gunas are 3 formulas of time, 14,000 years. Now, they use these gunas to do all kind of things. And it is the original root of a lot of things in this Ramayana and Bible. Right? That probably, I don't know if people can understand it yet, but I will present it. Now, Sattva, 4 yugas. Right? That is Sattva. Right? 4 yugas. Origin of Sattva was from entity Brahma. Well, that was shown in the last thing there. It is to classify knowledge of time, 14,000 years. This is the 14,000 years we're talking about. All right? Into 3 grades starting from 0 to 14,000 years. So they're using this 0 of Sattva, that's a formula, to classify knowledge of time, to give you the knowledge of time. And you're starting from 0 to 14,000 years. All right? Now, Rajas now, formula, origin of Rajas was from Purusa. It is to separate time of 14,000 years into 7 divisions, starting at half of first division. Now you count, Rajas is counting in divisions, right? You must add 1 division at the end, 8, to complete 14,000 years. Because if you start at half of the first division, you must add 1 more division to come back to 0, because you must, according to the law they present here, you must have 0. Right? Now, Tamas manuscripts here. Origin of Tamas was from Prakti. It was to start time of 14,000 years with manuscripts of 4 Vedas and Puranas, and then to construct books documenting actual history. This is referred to as word in Bible. This will take a little time to explain, so I will move on to something else. Right. Start at 0. Now, in Bhagavad Gita, give quite a number of verses. I will not be able to do all here, but to explain, give a little explanation of the start at 0. Bhagavad Gita 17:23 presents Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas replaced by Om, Tat, Sat. Right? Numerals begin at dawn. Anytime you see dawn and they say start at dawn, you starting at 0. That is what we call midnight. Right? Now Sattva Om, 0 to 7. Right? Bhagavad Gita 17:24, Sattva formula. All numbers begin at Om. This is what it's saying. Right. Bhagavad Gita 14:11. Done. Start from 0 time. 0 to number 7. 0 to number 7, you will get 8 numbers. 0 is a number when you're checking it as a number. So this book is complete science, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't know. If you see the height of this mathematics in this book or the science, I don't know if anybody will be able to understand it. Yeah, but I will make a little explanation here. You go to Bhagavad Gita 14:18. You're using Raja's formula in that verse, you know. Right? Starts at middle of first division. The verse is saying that, you know.
Yeah.
The verse is saying that. Counting is in division here. At 7th division, half of first division is added to 7th division to create an 8th division. This is called 8th day. This is how they create the 7 days in the Bible under Raja's formula. Nobody have knowledge of that. Okay. All right, I will leave that there. Tamas. Formula Tamas is to start at number 1. Instead of starting as well, to start at number 1. Bhagavad Gita 14:19, verses of 3 parts. Number 1. Now they put it here in Sattva. Standing beyond starting point. This is Sattva here. So the 1 is standing beyond. That is what it's saying, beyond starting. Number 2, you get number 1 standing at half. That is beyond starting point, which is 0 again. That is Raja's formula. And number 3, number 1 enters into 0 here. Number 1 replaces 0 at start. So you have 3 different formulas there of 0. And each one is applicable to certain calculations. Right?